Well, we have a couple pleasant days, at least temperature-wise. Air quality alert out to the west as smoke returns, and then the heat blasts in for the holiday weekend. So the smoke is back. We've lost track of how many air quality alerts we've had this summer, but it is more than 10 times the normal amount. Actually, it's more than 20 times the normal amount. Air quality pretty bad up around Winnipeg and into parts of North Dakota. The red category is unhealthy for everybody. It looks like western Minnesota will see at least at times unhealthy for sensitive groups. That's the orange category, one notch down below that. And you can see it on visible satellite. The bright white is cloud cover, but the gray dirty area, that plume, is smoke that has been wafting into western Minnesota. We've been seeing the air quality already drop into the orange category around Marshall and then into the northwestern corner of the state. The rest of us, moderate air quality, which isn't great, but it's not necessarily in that hazardous area yet. So the alert is for the western third of Minnesota. That's where we do expect the potential for at least times getting into that orange, that unhealthy category for people with any sensitive issues, asthma, emphysema, any of those particular issues. Eastern Minnesota, though, again, not perfect, moderate air quality. Looks like the northeastern part of the state will actually see some of the better air quality for a change here with this latest air quality alert. Temperatures near normal today, in especially eastern Minnesota. Western Minnesota starting to see a little bit warmer conditions already. That's where we'll probably see some low to mid 80s. Normal highs are upper 70s right now for southern Minnesota and just around 70 for the northern part of the state. We'll see those high temperatures, as I mentioned, right near, even still slightly above normal today. Northeastern Minnesota, they're just upper 60s. They'll be into the 70s tomorrow. And we'll probably see temperatures a couple degrees cooler in the Twin Cities, upper 70s, still some pockets of low 80s to the west. And again, enjoy that because the heat is coming back. Starting Thursday, the first changes. The winds will be picking up here on the backside of that high pressure area. Really quite blustery, both Thursday and Friday, with wind gusts potentially over 40 miles an hour in western Minnesota. That's bringing back in the heat and some humidity, though this next heat wave will not be as humid as last week. So I guess if you're looking for a piece of good news, if you're sick of the heat, there it is. But temperatures are going to be pretty warm nonetheless. In fact, we have a rare 80 to 90% bubble from the Climate Prediction Center of above normal temperatures likely. Don't see that very often. That means basically imminent. Plan on 90s starting maybe as early as Friday. If not Friday, Saturday. I do think west central Minnesota will be in the low 90s. The models, when we look at the average of the models, this is a blend of those models, are a little on the high side because the American model continues to have some problems. But either way, we're going to be near the records, 97, 98 degrees this weekend into Labor Day. So I would definitely count on some mid 90s. A little bit drier heat though. As I mentioned, looks like the real humid stuff stays to the south this go around. These are dew points by early next week. Mostly 60s, so still definitely sticky. Not quite low enough to call it a dry heat, but a drier heat than what we had last week. So definitely enjoy the pleasant weather if you prefer that. It's not going to be around past Wednesday as things get hotter, windier Thursday, Friday, and the weekend. Yeah. Plan to be by a lake, or if you can find a pool that's still open this late in the season, as most lifeguards are back in school. Numerous ways to stay cool because it is going to be a hot stretch. Not just one, but it looks like all days of the holiday weekend.